welcome to my thoughts on video series as an extension of the Gould show. This is basically my excuse to review things. And today's video, for my first, we're going to talk about Star Wars Darth Plagueis, an extended universe book about Darth Plagueis, the Sith Lord who trained the one and only Emperor Palpatine. Story basically is Darth Plagueis is trying to uncover the secrets of immortality by influencing the midichlorians in life forms to discover how to both save other people and make himself invincible. And along his journey, he comes across a young person from Naboo named Palpatine, and the Force is strong in him, and he gets interested in him, and so he takes it upon himself to teach him everything he knows, and thus we have our two Dark Lords of the dark side of the Force. Now, this book, I'm not going to lie, it had a very slow start, and it was very slow to get going. Probably not till like after page 100, this book really started to get going. Once he finally went to Naboo and met Palpatine for the first time, that's when the book really hooked you and get you. Now, the build-up again. The beginning is all about Plagueis, hunting down other Sith Lords that might try to kill him, because at the beginning, spoilers, Plagueis kills his old master as is Sith tradition. A Sith kills his old master. That happens in all Sith media, pretty much. In all Sith material. It even says right in the back, one desires to rule supreme, the other dreams of living forever. Together they will destroy the Jedi and rule the galaxy, unless merciless Sith tradition becomes their undoing. And the Sith tradition is you kill your master. So Darth Plagueis kills his master, and then he takes a robot, kills a couple bounty hunters, and that's pretty much how I take the first 40 pages of the book. Yet again, not spoiling too much. So, the book itself is very well written, I'll give it that. The story is captivating, but it did take a while to really get going. And once it got going, they started investing in all this stuff and starts training Palpatine. And he's going to be, Darth Plagueis himself, is going to be like this Sith Lord who's going to rule in the shadows. And then he's going to get Palpatine, his apprentice, into power as the Chancellor. And they're going to rule the galaxy and kill the Jedi. This, really adds a lot to the mythos. I mean, it adds a hell of a lot more than I thought. And there's this whole again, I don't want to spoil too much, because if you want to read this, I definitely recommend you read it. If you're a Star Wars fan and you don't mind the conception of midichlorians, and you like me, you do like the prequels to an extent, I say read this. And it also shows Darth Maul's origins, one of the best Sith Lords ever. The book is very graphic and very dark. Let me make that clear. Very dark and very graphic. Oh, not really graphic, but it's very dark. And one person quoted, "Goes down the dark path and never looks back." Very true. So, is Plagueis a good book? Yes, it's a very good book. I have not read any others. I've read two others, well, technically three. One was just the novelization of the three prequels, which actually was really good. But I've really read three, including this expanded universe books. This is the best one to date. I love books that really go, in Star Wars anyway, that really show stuff that goes on behind the scenes while the movies are going on. Because this takes place at some point, during the Phantom Menace. And how they're doing the blockade and Naboo and all that kind of stuff, why that was happening. So if you didn't like the Phantom Menace because either a lot of questions weren't answered, or you just didn't like the story part of it, this might actually help. Or if you just hate the prequels because you think they're poorly directed, acted, and written, okay, this book isn't going to change a damn thing then. But in regards to story, this is where the book really excels. Again, kind of hard for me to do a book review because I've never done a book review before, so hopefully I can get better at this. But yeah, I thought it was a decent read. Really hard to get into, but once they first met Palpatine, that's when the book kicked up speed and didn't stop, and yeah, I couldn't put it down up to that point. So Star Wars Darth Plagueis, you like Star Wars Expanded Universe, I give it a read. Okay, I'll see you guys soon on another Thoughts On episode, and rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.